Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Celeste. If you have not seen me before, I talk about spirituality, law of attraction, mental health, and yeah, that's basically what I talk about. Welcome to my channel. I have a new setup if you haven't noticed. I'm gonna probably keep it like this for a little bit. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it, but I definitely want to be more relaxed, more comfortable in talking to you guys rather than just sitting at the computer desk. Today we're going to be talking about following your dreams and going for your dreams. This is something that I have been wanting to talk to you guys about for a while, but I just didn't know what I wanted to say. I didn't know how I wanted to come across, but I think today's the day. So let's get into it. Following your dreams. So, the reason why I want to talk about this is because it's something that I'm going through. And you guys know, if you've seen my other videos, that I like to talk about things that I'm currently going through because maybe it might help someone else. So, I'm going to start off by saying I just turned 30. It was my birthday on Thursday. So, that's why I have some birthday stuff over here. Just because I was like, oh, I want to like display it there. But yeah, I turned 30 and I had a little bit of a crisis about it because I'm really hard on myself. And I was thinking, like, I'm turning 30. Like, what do I have to show for it? Like, I have these expectations for myself. And I'm like, okay, like, I don't have this or I don't have that. And it's obviously like I'm harder on myself than I should be. And nowadays it's a lot harder for like my generation to get things like such as like buying a house and stuff like that because I'm a millennial and it's like non-existent now to buy a house on your own. So I know that don't things don't work the same way that they used to, right? But one thing that I can control, and I really was pushing myself to kind of just pushing myself to do, is go for my dreams. And I'm in the mental health field and I love it. I work in crisis mental health. So, and I do have a passion for it. Like, I go to work and I'm thankful for my job. It's very, very rewarding, but it's also very draining. I think I've talked about that on here too. It's very draining and eventually you get burnt out, and I'm starting to get burnt out, especially with a lot of things going on in my personal life, like a lot of grief. Like, I've had a lot of close loved ones pass away in the past like 9 months, and it's just hard to grieve and also go work into a mental health field because you're holding space for other people, but you also have to come home and hold space for yourself. So that's like very, very hard. So I've realized that, like, I just think that I've come to my end. Like, I don't think I can still hold space for people, and I've been doing it at my job, but it's getting to me to where my emotional, physical, and mental well-being is suffering. So I don't think I could do it anymore. And I truly believe that I was meant to do it for that time, but I'm ready now to go for my dreams, and I don't have many obligations right now that are holding me back from doing it. So I'm literally just gonna like go for my dreams. Like, I don't even care. Like, I know that sometimes going for your dreams, like, you don't have that steady paycheck or the benefits, things like that, but I really don't care. Like, I always ask myself, and this is something I've asked myself since I was like 18, ever since I first heard it. If I am on my deathbed, like, I don't ever want to will I regret not doing this on my deathbed? Like, will I don't know how old, like, on my deathbed and think I should have done that, or I should have taken that class, or I should have gone to study abroad, or I should have done this, or I should have done that. And if the answer is yes, then I force myself to do it. Like, it's something I honestly force myself to do, because I don't want to regret anything. Like, make mistakes, like, that's a part of life. So to go do something and you're like, okay, that was a mistake, at least you know you don't have that question of, oh, I regretted it, or I regret not doing it. So that is where I'm at right now. I feel like this huge push to just go for my dreams and do what I want to do. And I know it's probably going to be hard, but I've said this before on a TikTok video. Life is hard either way, so choose your hard. It's either hard because you're at a job that's mentally, emotionally draining you, or it's hard because you're going for your dreams and you don't have insurance, a steady income, and all of that. So choose your hard. And at this point, I'm in my life where my hard, like, I'm going to choose the hard of going for my dreams, because that is me betting on myself. And I will always bet on myself. Even though I have these moments where I have self-doubt and I'm like, what if I fail? Like, that's like the biggest question. And I think that's why it deters a lot of people from going for their dreams is, what if I fail? And honestly, I know I watch a lot of like motivational videos, and I watch a lot of documentaries on very successful like athletes and people like that. And they technically failed. They failed a lot of times. Like, a lot of great actresses and actors were turned down countless times, but they kept going and going and going because they were relentless, and they knew, like, it's not that they knew, it's like they basically didn't have a plan B. They were like, no, it's not if, it's when. And that's how I'm going to attack going for my dreams is, it's not if, it's when. It's not what if I fail. It's like, I probably will have roadblocks, or I probably will fail, but eventually I'm going to succeed, because that's what life's about, trial and error. And like I said, I'm going to regret it if I don't go for my dreams. And that in and of itself will slowly kill me inside. I know for sure. So this is your PSA to go for your dreams. And I know that not everyone has the what's the word? Not everyone can go for their dreams. Like, they have kids, they have a family to feed, they have obligations to their family or their parents, or just in general, like, they just can't do it. But if you have a chance to do it, or if you have that help, or even if a lot of people, what they do is like they'll have their full-time job and then on the side work on their like what they want their main job to be eventually. And that's how I started. Like, I started with this YouTube channel, I don't know how long ago, 2 years ago. And it was like one video every 3 months. And sometimes I still post one video every 3 months. But I've been working this whole time. So this isn't my my main source of income. Like, I don't make money off of this right now. But this is what I want to be doing. So, like, start little, and you never know what's gonna hit, like what's gonna catch. Like, some people have randomly made a podcast one day, and then like the podcast blows up from one day to the next. Or some people like randomly decided to like crochet something, and then next thing you know, everyone wants one. Like, you just never know what's gonna happen. And I would say that if you can bet on yourself, because you know who you are. You know what you're capable of. You know the fire that's inside of you. You know the heart that you have. You know what you want to do. And if you bet on yourself, like, at least you can say that you gave it your all, and that you believed in yourself. Because that's what we need to all give ourselves, is love and belief in ourselves. I think that we would all be a little bit more fulfilled, a little bit more happy, if we all bet on ourselves and believed in ourselves. I think like with social media, it's easy to look at other people's lives and be like, oh, like, they have that, but I can't have that. Or they did that, but I can't do that. But at one point, all those people that have that, we're at this place where they started from zero, and they're human. Like, we are all human. It not like Leonardo DiCaprio is not superhuman. Like, he's still human. Like, Tom Brady, he's one of probably the greatest quarterbacks of all time. He's still human, you know, and I'm sure he had to practice and practice and practice like over and over and over again. And so we can do it. Literally, we can do it. Like, there's no excuse. And we just have to push ourselves and believe in ourselves. So that's me just, you know, ranting about how we need to follow our dreams. Easier said than done. I feel like life can bring you down. Things can happen. Things that are out of our control that kind of make you second guess whether you want to even go for it, or so many things can happen. But that's what's so amazing about life, is like, you never know what's going to happen, but we can still choose to move forward and control our lives. So I hope you like this video. I'm going to be bringing you lots more videos now that I'm following my dreams. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a great summer, and let me know what you think of the new setup. I absolutely love it. I hated it the last video, but now I love it because I'm a lot more comfortable and I feel like I can like talk better. So like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.